Let me see my. Pictures of that. Or do you want to just leave it at that?
Yeah, you'll immediately mail it to Aishwarya, right?
See vision type. Ah, jag klarar ihop. 32. Oh, heerlijk. Wanneer komen die terug?
I can do a mic check, I suppose, because there has just been so much of energy and activity through these past 2-3 hours, the breakout sessions, people trying to join. Of course, some people we could not have, despite the best of efforts. And you see, and of course, at the same time, those who could join and had such enriching talks and discussions. So it's been a culmination of things and a mix of emotions and so many experiences. But all I can tell you is, as somebody who was a fly on the wall in the past 1 hour, taking a peek into the richness of the breakout sessions, and the diversity of subjects was something very, very unique for me. We have two very special people, two ladies who are going to be joining in from the Netherlands. And I would call them really the doers who have, who the world doesn't know much about, but I'm going to draw them and that will happen in the next couple of minutes. But meanwhile, here is a very, very, very special one, a video that I want to play out for you. Before that, of course, if someone has joined only now and not been with us right through the other parts of the day, here is when I say, hey, welcome. It's absolutely great to have you. So what if we are closing the session in the next few minutes? There's always tomorrow. There is a whole day. And of course, you can check the calendar that side. I am from India. My name is Vasanti, and the entire Pickle Jar team, which has been very thrilled and excited to present this. They have also been working away with our event partners, Evenflow, here from India, Bangalore. So, having said that, there are some special products which are made by EYW entrepreneurs. Just imagine. I mean, it's not just talk, it's not just theory. Now, this is empowerment in practice. So I invite you, before we go further, to have a glimpse of the showcase, a very special place that is there on your screens. If you have the time, please check. Meanwhile, you can see these products that have been created by these entrepreneurs. I must share with you all that my team members have been saying that, Vasanthi, so why are you looking at the phone? The audience is watching you live from across the world. But the thing is that there are also many more messages streaming in, because it's, live as it happens. And it's that dynamic thing is something you cannot but help. So I'm sorry if I'm using the phone even as I'm standing here, but I hope that you caught some of these videos and got a sort of a spectrum of products that have been created by the entrepreneurs of Empower Youth for Work program. So this is a session that will also stay live. You can also see it tomorrow. You can also tell your friends to drop by. But meanwhile, let us have the screens come alive with names of two women and the pictures and them joining us live. May I invite Karen Boersma and Gwendolyn Parami onto this EYW symposium stage right now. So I hope we lose no time in connecting to these two people and know from them how their day has been like, because they have been working behind the scenes to make much of what you and I have seen happen. So I'm going to check with my team backstage if Karen and Gwen can join us at this moment.
Hi, Vasanthi. Can you hear us and see us?
At the moment, I can hear you. I'm going to, why am I not able to see at this moment? I'm just going to check with the backend team. Is it possible, please, that the two silent doers of this, oh yes, there they are. A very warm welcome to you. Karen, so, you and Gwen have been behind the scenes also making these invisible magic happen. So when everything has sort of started to come together today, and in the midst of a very challenging time and so many participants, given the COVID situations, we are very sensitive to that. And yet, of course, this has happened. So what's your emotion at this moment? Karen, you first.
Yeah, it was such a long way for all the participants and the country teams to be here today. So there were pandemics and there were a lot of unsureness. And then we were dreaming of having great face-to-face meetings and having festivals and having a lot of things. And then, yeah, it's changed and we did not know what can we expect. Can we organize something face-to-face or do we need to do it digital? Then we are facing a lot of internet issues. And so it was not easy, a long way, but we really are happy with this day so that all these people are there and that they can presenting just their own stories. Yeah, so we are really proud of them. Yeah.
Yes, that I can see that little glow of pride on the two of you. Gwen, how has it been for you?
Yeah, I can only echo the words that Karen just mentioned. I mean, I'm just so incredibly proud of everyone and also so excited to see how this is all, come together today, despite all of the challenges, all of the youth and participants who live in the rural areas who can just join today. So that's just really exciting to see.
I was thinking, both Gwen and Karen, that since the morning when we began this program with Seher from Pakistan and Maraika from Netherlands, having been leading this project in some ways, share what the birthing of it was when I was asking them, saying, what are those special things that make this program happen? So at the ending, I feel it's only apt that I have a similar question for the two of you, that when you saw this program being born in 2016, and now here we are. How did you sort of see the way it would go? What were those special moments for you?
Yeah, I was there from the start, 2016, and I'm still here. And for me, the special moments were the energy. So the energy of the partners, they really always go on. So behind all and through all the challenges that there were there, and there were big challenges, they never stopped, and they always find some new resources and some new motivation. And yeah, we are very, very exciting about all these young people that are having some new sparkles for the future, some new points of light. And they find youth hubs, and they find modern jobs, and they find some new products that they are selling now. Yeah. So yeah.
I think, Gwen, similarly, when you would have seen in the youth panel, a lot of these young entrepreneurs who, you know, I was just blown away by their enterprise, by their spirit of entrepreneurship, and you know, sharing of their personal journeys. And in many ways, even when they were being translated on the software, as we could see, that it was really of a new confident self of them emerging from what they said you know, they had been 4-5 years back. So a program that really makes or gives the self-esteem clearly has a lot of these you know, stage by stage things. I mean, these things obviously don't happen overnight. So I think when you see them now and when you had seen them then, so I'm sure you're justifiably proud of them today, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. And for me, that is also the heart of the program, really working together with young people, co-creating activities and really seeing how they are taking the lead in all of these things. I mean, that is amazing. And that's when we see the changes, indeed, that you just mentioned.
You see, we are coming to the close of the program. And for everybody else, I want to say that tomorrow is another day, and it's another really beautiful day. Of course, we are going to be joined at the beginning of the session by Petra Hans, and she's someone from the IKEA Foundation who has enabled this program, made it possible. A lot of people will get to hear her insights. We are also, of course, going to be joined by, you know, Robert, who has a policy grasp of things. So I think Karen and Gwen, you know, as we leave kind of this, I want to ask you one question personally, and that the Pickle Jar team has been watching both of you. We've been interacting, and it's been like, you know, progressively getting hectic. But you always have this sort of a patience and sort of smile and this thing intact. So has that sort of Zen happened, or is that how you both are?
I leave this up to Gwen.
No, I think that's just because of the confidence we have in all of the EYW teams to make sure that, you know, everything will go well in the end.
Yes, and also all these people who came back. So Faki and Jolly and Khalid and Busha. So there were a lot of people coming back and giving us a lot of support in this symposium. So it feels like a family. Yeah,
definitely.
And it certainly looks like one too. And it's a really a jolly good family. We've been interacting with speakers, and it's almost feeling like, okay, after tomorrow, oh my God, okay, we're going to go back to our just normal lives. How does that work? So meanwhile, before we actually wrap up, I think I can see Ye, who is also here. Ye, in fact, I have, you know, a message that was coming in from you, which I thought was very, very relevant as a wrap up. But now that I have the presence of you, is that something you yourself could say what the day wrap means for you and for Oxfam?
Yeah, definitely. I think today went really well. And I also want to try to answer the question you gave Gwen and Karin about why they look always so zen and so confident. I think that's really because we have fantastic colleagues and implement partners in youth on the ground. And that really gives us confidence to make this happen. And in the last session that I attended, I heard a very nice quote, and I really want to share with all of you as the culture of today. And this youth said, youth are the backbone of the society, and youth have the agency, skills, and power to shape a better society. And I think that's exactly why Employee for Work wants to join the empowerment journey of youth. So I want to also invite you, also on behalf of all the implement partners and also Oxfam colleagues, to invite you to stay with us and join us to continue to work with us for a better future for young people. Thank you.
Thank you. So well summed up. In fact, we are going to be watching, hopefully, a video if our colleague Richard Kuptong from the east of India has managed to knit together some of these special moments. So I'm going to ask the Pickle Jar team and even Flo to please give me a signal if that video of a wrap up of the entire day is ready. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so here's what. Now that it's ready, I'm not going to come anymore between you and those those special moments. But I just want to say that networking with influencers and social change builders, the buzz of 7 breakout sessions, a deep dive into local and personal experiences that are conversations to share the learning, the doing, the challenges, and the dreams. Daring to dream, daring to change, to innovate and experiment, only like the youth can. So I could see this exchange happening between Ye and my colleague Anita Cheria, and I'm really delighted to read this message from the team here. And with that, I'm Vasanthi signing off, and I shall see you tomorrow 9 a.m. CEST for the second day of the symposium called Empower Youth for Work. A big thanks from all of us, and of course, come back tomorrow. But for now, we leave you with these special moments.